want to, I'll get you flowers waiting around the bend. Baby, let's just pretend.
In today's recipe, I'm cooking the most delicious, succulent leg of lamb. It's going to be tender and so juicy, so let's get cooking. So I've got this beautiful leg of lamb. It's 1.4 kilos, and I just want to show you how we're going to make it delicious, juicy and tender every single time. So first off, we're going to tenderize with a trusty fork. Very simple. This is an optional step. So first off, we want to take the lamb out of the fridge for up to 1 hour before we put it in the oven, because it makes for an even cook. So make sure to do that. And then as you can see here, I'm just sprinkling salt on the lamb. Now put as much salt on the lamb as you wish. Also, you could dry brine it overnight, so just sprinkle a liberal amount of salt on the lamb, and then place it in your fridge on a wire tray uncovered, and leave that sit overnight, and that'll give it an amazing flavour, make it even more tender. So I'm putting garlic powder, onion powder, thyme and rosemary, and as you'll see, I end up cutting little slits in the lamb and just putting the rosemary in that, and it does impart a beautiful flavour. Now all herbs are optional, especially if you're doing carnivore and you have any unpleasant side effects from herbs. So thyme actually tastes really lovely in a roast lamb, and rosemary. Now you could try mint. I've not done that in years, but you could just crush up a little bit of the mint leaf and put it in the lamb where the slits are. And you can also try a carnivore treat, I guess. The anchovy will dissolve in the cook, and what you can do is you get a small sliver of garlic, sprig of rosemary and your anchovy, and wrap it around, stick it in those incisions. It'll dissolve and impart a beautiful flavour. So I've not tried that yet, but hopefully one day I will soon. Hi loves, it's been 1 hour and 40 minutes, so it's time to take the lamb out of the oven. Just look at that, guys. So beautiful. So what I'm going to do, because of carnivore stuff, I'm just going to pick the rosemary out. Yum. Now if you're not carnivore and you don't have any problems from eating herbs, leave them if you want to eat them. I say knock yourself out. Okay, just going to pick these out. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get some foil and we're going to wrap it up. I've also got a plate and I've heated it up. So we'll get the foil and then wrap this baby up. It looks so good, I forgot to talk. So we'll just wrap this baby up nice and tight. So just wrap that up. I'll just stir it a bit more. It's very nice and warm. Excuse my voice. So it's looking really beautiful. Now the other thing I'm going to do to try to help keep the heat in, because we're going to let it rest for a little bit, is to get some tea towels. Now I don't know if this actually works, guys. I did it yesterday. I think it helps. So I don't know. I thought I'd give this another go. So this baby is going to rest for 10 minutes. You can do 15 minutes or longer. But I find if I go and eat a monstrous, large carnivore roast lamb dinner for myself, it gets a bit cold. So I think this helps. So I thought I'd show you the juices. Now, if I'm eating the roast lamb by itself, I've never actually made a gravy, but I thought today, since we're filming, why not? So yesterday when I had some lamb, I added some butter to it. But I thought, well, why not eat this delicious juices and make a gravy? So I'm going to get a saucepan. And there's going to be so much flavour here. It's going to be so delicious, guys. I transferred the juices into our saucepan and I've got it on a medium heat. And I'm going to add 60 ml of cream. So I've just got a trusty scale there. Oh no. Oh well, it's just slightly more than 60 grams. It's 77. but that's okay. So then I'm just going to whisk it, and I'm just going to add a little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of onion powder. And I think, guys, although I never planned it, I think I'll add a little bit of thyme. So we'll just try to do the tiniest amount. There we go. That's not too much. So we'll just whisk that. I'm not going to add any salt because you can see some of the sort of juices are going to have lots of salt, but if you want to, you can definitely add a bit more salt. So I think this is going to be absolutely delicious, and we're going to let it simmer for a bit, and then I'll show you what else I'm going to add to it. This recipe is great if you've got celiac disease, and it's also really a great way to get all that yummy, healthy lamb fat into you with a bit of cream. So you're getting a good boost of calories. And yeah, so it's going to be so good, I reckon. So we'll just let that simmer. Please hit the subscribe button, that way you are guaranteed to get all my latest videos.
If you want to, I'll get you.
As you can see here, I'm going to pour the juices from the lovely lamb into the gravy, and it will just impart so much beautiful flavour. So we'll just stir those juices in. I just want to have a little taste. Boy, that does look nice. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. That's beautiful. I'm really glad I didn't put salt in it because it's got all the salt from the lamb. And I'll just add a little bit more garlic and onion powder. I'm not going to add any more thyme to it. I forgot to turn the saucepan back on, so I was wondering why it wasn't heating up. So I'll just let that thicken a bit, and then I'm going to add some butter, which will make it nice and glossy. So that'll be yum. So that's going to the boil, and I'll turn that heat off. And I just want to see the thickness. It does look quite nice. Okay. Okay. And I know I reuse the spoon, but it's only for me. So we'll just add some butter to it. Whee! I'll just stir that in. I've turned the heat off. And there we go. Just look at that. Now, if I don't say so, is that the right word? If I don't say so myself. Anyway, whatever the word is, just look at that. Luscious gravy. Have another taste. Oh my goodness, amazing. Because I'm a bit fancy, I've got my little gravy boat. Don't have to do that. So, wow, we have more than enough. Cool. I'll leave that for yumminess later. Let's get our meat out of the oven. And just look at that. Let's do a taste test. Now I'll dip it in a bit of gravy. I would not have made the gravy if it wasn't for you guys, but I had been thinking about it. So there it is, looking quite luscious. Let's have a taste. I have a trusty apron that my friend Mandy has lent me. So let's taste. That is so good. I'm so glad I made it. It's just going to be so yum. I can't believe I made this, guys. Just look at that. So guys, I'm going to write out the cooking times for you, and I'm going to tuck into this, and I'll talk to you later. Love you so much. Guys, this was just such a delicious meal, and I'm so glad I made that gravy because it was so delicious. It was just so yum, and it was spur of the moment, but I had been giving it a little think about how could I make a nice gravy. So you have got 2 recipes in one, so that's pretty awesome. And I hope you really enjoy the video, and I just love you guys so much. And okay, let me know if you're going to try it. What herbs do you like with lamb? Have you eaten lamb? Is it a favorite? Stuff like that. I want to hear it because I love you guys. Bye. Just look at that. So yum. So good. Can't wait.